Hello, welcome by this video. We will tell about how to release pressure easily. My name is Mathijs. I'm from Ascension Europe. I'm the manager of Holland. And next to me is Paulo. He's from Ascension Portugal. And we help people to get more joy in their life, more love in their life, so they have a fulfilled life. And today we're going to talk about how to release pressure easily with the tool of calming. And this is the big one, and you just saw the small one. And what you need to do to release pressure easily. So, what are problems if you have too much pressure, Paulo? And can you explain to the people what you can have for physical problems or other problems?
Hello, everyone. Normally we talk about the problems you gain from your life, like the expression of having the world in your shoulders, right? So that is a energetic feeling that you can feel your life is pull you down. So you need to clean all that. You need to relieve all that energy, and the tool of calming, the small one, goes really in that way. Yes, in that way to clean all that energy, and the kundalini, your spine, grabs all that energy from your day-to-day life, and you need to clean that toxins, that environment were bringing you so much toxins to your body, to your upper level energetically way of moving. So you need to clean all that. So that tool is perfectly for doing that, and you can use it when you have a headache. You can use it for all that cleaning, that release the pressure.
Yeah. And we gain a lot of pressure in our society. We gain pressure from electrosmog or geopathic, um, geopathic, how you say it in in English? Yeah, there are all kind of water veins, and you have the earth lines which can trouble you, and the cell phone. There are a lot of pressure on our energetic system we have to release, and then we have we go to work, and there is pressure to get everything done in time, and there's pressure to do things good, and you can't make mistakes. So there's a lot of pressure on our system, and all that pressure is not very healthy. Actually, it's not healthy at all. And there are two things we need to do. One is to release the pressure, but otherwise, the other thing we need to do is to change our habits and behavior to otherwise the pressure will rise, and we need to behave different, so we won't have that much pressure in our system. So if we can work more relaxed, if we have less geopathic toxins, and we have less also cell phones and computers around us, it's better for us. And one thing to do is walk in nature, or do breathing exercises, or meditate. And another good thing is to work with the Ascension tools, because it creates a harmonic effect on pressure in your system, and also with the radiation from the cell phones and the computers. So that's really good to release it, and also to have the big ones in your house, because It's giving a harmonious effect on the energy, and that keeps us, instead of getting bad energy, it harmonizes energy and you can feel well. And we talked sometimes about BOFAS values in houses, and maybe you can tell something about the BOFAS value in houses and when you get sick and when it is energetic for you.
Yeah. Yeah. The small one is more for kind of therapy. Let's
Mm-hmm.
make it like the small one is more like to work in yourself, and the biggest one is going more for working the energy of your house, all the geopathic stuff we are talking about, all this radiation of the computer system, like we have wireless from the internet, and the for us to think about the potential of that, what I hear, what I read one time was they dropped down the frequency of the wireless, okay, because the bees, they are so sensitive of that frequency, they will start to lose their GPS. I don't know if this is true or not. This is what I read. Um, but they were talking about that. So they lower the frequency of the wireless for because the animals are so sensitive about it. We don't feel it like that, but the animals were so sensitive, and the bees were losing their GPS. So I was making a formation. I was giving a workshop in Brazil, and they have a lot of tools to measure the frequencies of the computers, and I was showing them, like in ecstasy and all that kind of therapies, like, okay, if you have the computer, you have all the system completely getting to you. If you put a tool of calming, the big one, uh, it's not like eliminates the system, but it makes an environment completely different. So it transforms the energy and don't let that energy interfere with you. So that is the beauty of this energy of Ascension and the tools. It's like they transform the energy in a way of everything continues work. You don't see it, but if you measure, you understand that doesn't affect you the way it should. So it was very interesting because I was there with the tools, and in a moment they were like, "Can we try this? Can we experiment?" And I was like, "I don't know how you can do it because I don't see any instruments." But and then they start to take out of their bags and whatever a lot of instruments, and I was like, "Whoa." Okay, of course, let's make the experience. So we made this experience and was very grateful because we realized how can be different in this changing energy. This frequency can be changed. So
Yes.
it's very interesting.
Yes. So yeah, for the environment, you can really use the 12 calmings. I am now traveling, so I don't have the four with me, but it's at my parents' house, and they have four. And I was a weekend away, no longer, like some weeks, and then I have to go see my parents. And when I was away, it was a really lovely forest and a good environment, and people loved the energy there. And I was there for a week, and I was feeling okay. And then I went to the house of my parents, and I was thinking, "Whoa, what a light here! What is that? How can that be? It's so much lighter than where I was." And then I was walking to the window, and I put it on the map of the house, and I think, oh yes, it's the energy of the four golden tooth calmings, which really gives a really good energy to the house. And I was walking out of the house when I just put it them like 2 days later, and I was feeling, whoa, there is like a really big angel energy here protecting the house, and then that was really nice. So it is really good for yourself to have a really high vibration in your house, and you can clean the house with it. When you put the high sides inside, it cleans the house from old energy. And when you move to a new house, you should just clear the energy first, and then put nice energy. You can turn them around again in it. We should definitely all do the 30 days extraction of the old energy. And that's really helpful because a lot of people will working with the full tool of calmings and have them set up in their house, mailing me. I wanted to move. I had one mail from someone. I wanted to move to another house, but since I have the four tool of calming, I don't want to move anymore. It's so nice here. So that is really nice to hear. And some people feel more at home, and some people say, "Oh, there was something in the house I don't know what, but it was not nice, and now it feels so good, the house again." So it's really nice, and yeah, so it's really good to work on the environment and have good
Yeah.
energy in your house.
Because if you look at it, it's like we live in the city, so we don't. For the people who live in the city, like my case, we don't feel so much that some kind of energies. But in the countryside, because the houses are much older, like I remember because I had a client this week, and she came because she bought a very old house, very beautiful. It's a farm, wonderful, in the north of Portugal. But the problem is, because it's so old, the energy inside of the house is really like, whoa, what is this? It's the way you say, it's like, doesn't feel right, you know? And she wants to, and she transformed that in a hotel. But the thing was like, it's wonderful. If you see the pictures, it's beautiful, but energetically doesn't feel so much like uh, uh, light. So right now she has the four tool of calming, and it's really like, okay, starts to make a difference. I start to feel joy to be here. You know, it's a because a lot of times the people go to places and stay there and work there, whatever, and they start to get sick and they don't realize why. Normally, you say it's about the air conditioner, it's about the temperature outside, it's about the food, it's whatever, but you never think about energy. So in the countryside, I'm saying this because normally in the city the buildings are brand new, something like that. So you don't have so much this interference of the energetic field. But in old houses, you really feel a lot of energy, and normally you need to change that energy. So it's very interesting when she was like, okay, if I use this, the energy will start to shine, to start to get uh, like easy. So yeah, it was really good because she now says like after a week she was already think there was a transformation of the energy. So it's very great because there's a river near to the hotel. So all the lines of the geopathic lines of the water, the veins water, are really there. So it's really impressive how can the energy be affected by that.
Yes. So to release pressure, you have to release pressure on an energetically way and get rid of all the networks or harmonize that. Get rid is difficult in this society, so you really should harmonize that. And you can work on yourself to release pressure in your system with a small tool of calming, or the tool calming S, and just work on you with this side. You can just massage yourself very slightly and get rid of the pressure also on your head or underneath your feet. So it's really nice. And when you release pressure, it's very good for your health, because if you build up too much pressure, that will definitely not help to keep healthy. And if you have too much pressure on your system, you can even become sick. And I know that some people are getting sick from radiation signals, and it's really good to protect yourself against it. And if you walk around, you should wear a big guardian, if you are an adult, big guardian, because it also protects from radiation. But for your house, you just need this big tool of calming to really make a big difference in the energetic system of your house, and just make a really nice vibration. And Lantos and the Ascended Masters really gift us these tools, the energetic tools, to have a more healthy and happy life, and also to bring us the energy of home, that where we can live and feel love, where we can feel happiness, and where we can feel peace. So yeah, these tools are perfectly for that.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
we will thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, or you think I don't know, the 4 tool of calmings or the small tool of calming is something for me, just go to the website that's in the screen, ascension.eu. If you have any questions, you can always contact us about which tools you can use for creating a better environment for yourself, for in the house, for in the office, and we're gladly to advise you what tools are really good to use. And we call, we Skype, and just contact us via the website, and it will all be all right. We wish you a very nice day or evening wherever you watch the video, and we will do our live stream Friday again, 8 o'clock. And we hope this time, because this video is made because it didn't work out yesterday,
Yeah.
we hope the connection will be great, and we can have a really nice subject again.
Thank you all. Thank you, Mathijs.
Bye.
Bye.